Guys, what's going on? This is Bobby with One More Fitness, and just wanted to give you a super quick tip. First, I kind of want to start with this quote. There is no happy ending to a miserable journey. Meaning that, like, if you kind of take the path of doing exercises you hate, eating foods you hate, like, you probably won't ever kind of get to that point where you're happy. And the truth is, if we really look at why we do things for two reasons: to be happier, and two is to get rid of some type of pain or discomfort that we're having. So this is super important. There was a great book called, I think it might have been called Lean Eating. I can't really remember, but he kind of breaks food into like 3 categories. He breaks food into foods you love. Okay, so if that is a healthy food, if it's not a healthy food, but it's just foods you love. Then you have food in between that you don't really love, but you'll eat. All right, and then foods over here that you hate, you just don't want to eat. Okay, and if you kind of make that list, instead of having foods you hate, even if they're healthy, like, you still shouldn't eat that. If you built a nutrition program based on foods you love and foods you're okay with, it's probably a lot easier to maintain. Okay, so the foods you love. It might be things like maybe pizza, burritos, but it could also be things that are healthy that you really enjoy. Maybe it's like a salad. All right, some people enjoy salads, or maybe it could be like baked salmon or sautéed scallops. Things that are pretty healthy, but you still love. And if you build a program of things you love instead you hate, it's going to be a lot easier to make this a routine and make this something you do on a regular basis. Same thing with exercise. Think of forms of movement and exercise that you absolutely love. All right, maybe things of exercise that you're okay with, you don't despise, but you don't really love, and then things like on the other spectrum that you hate. Try to build like a movement exercise program based on things you love. So if you love strength train more. Okay, if you love like cardio classes like step ups, step classes, and Zumba, do those classes, right? And if you build more of a program based on what you like to do instead of what you hate to do, although it might not be the perfect program, it's probably the perfect program for you, because you'll be able to do it on a consistent basis. And when you're consistent, you're gonna get better results. All right, even if you're doing scientifically like a less effective program. All right, so if you're someone who's always trying to do things that you hate because you think it's good for you, try to do it on the other end of the spectrum. Try to just exercise in ways that you really like, and start to eat things that you know are healthy that you really like instead of things that you hate. And I think you're gonna get a lot better progress, right? Because you're gonna be able to be more consistent, and you're gonna be happier doing that. And if you're happier doing something, you're gonna do it longer. So take that, implement into your routine.